I'm Steve Townsend, and I'm no newcomer to Amazon exploration.
I just love coming to these far-flung, middle-of-nowhere destinations.
Fraught with danger, we're carrying on.
It's the scenery. Look at this! The people we meet. Thank you, man. Every single day I wake up in this jungle, I get a buzz.
Whoa, what a monster.
My aim? To track down and capture some of the planet's most extreme fish. Exploring remote river systems deep in the heart of the planet's largest rainforest.
So join me on my fishing expedition.
Guyana, South America, home to some of the most undisturbed virgin rainforests on the planet. My expedition takes me deep into the heart of this unspoilt wilderness, to the Cuyuni River, in the deep south of this little-known country. Last time, while out hunting in the forest, expedition leader Walter and his Brazilian sidekick Quiabo hunted down a large snake.
So you can have something nice for the lads to eat tonight.
They're keen to identify the snake and are taking a closer look at its severed head.
It's really a constrictor. There's no long fangs on it like the poisonous one would have. Between that and the eyes should have a loreal pit. This is where they usually use to hunt, like an infrared. And this one doesn't have. The eyes doesn't have the cut in the middle. The scales are big and round shape and not sharp like diamond. So it's really a constrictor. We're gonna go up now to get our arrows back. Maybe we find something else on the way.
The bow and arrow is a favourite hunting tool of the Amerindians, and plenty of care and attention goes into its construction. The traditional arrowhead of sharpened monkey tooth or bone has over time been replaced by a metal tip. This is one thing that just can't be sourced from the jungle, so recovery of the arrows is crucial. The guys have learnt to have a head for heights. The arrows are then carefully straightened to ensure they'll fly true next time. This could mean the difference between a full belly and going hungry.
This was actually the snake breakfast this morning. Part of it is damaged already, you can see. We probably would eat it if it hadn't been first taken by the snake. But as respecting our myths, we usually don't take the dead animal from another one mouth and eat. So we leave it for the third eaters, which is all the microorganism who's gonna decompose this guy now. It would be great to find an anaconda now. They live in places like this. Something much bigger than that though. Much bigger. I don't think we're gonna shoot them with these little arrows.
With plenty of meat, the guys head back to camp with their prize. Out on the river, my guide Esau and I are pushing on, through difficult water, littered with debris. Our aim is to track down the legendary Aymara, or wolfish, an impressive ambush predator, said to grow to monstrous proportions in these murky waters.
Most wonderful place, wonderful backdrop. Got animals everywhere, birds all over the place. Morning chorus is gone, and we're now out here ready to fish, and I am gagging for it.
One of the tricks of catching these big Aymaras is to use a dead bait, cut bait or dead bait on a circle hook, bit of wire, an egg sinker and a swivel, normal stuff. But you follow the bubbles. What happens with Aymara is when they move in the depths, bubbles come up and you can see them. You follow the bubbles. You cast in front of the bubbles and hang on And that's what I'm going to do. And I've just seen some bubbles right now. And I'm going to cast to them.
Once the bait is in the zone, I twitch it slowly to try and attract the attention of a hungry fish.
Gently lift and drop. Lift and drop. Here we go.
I'm in. But I think it's an Imira. I really do think it's an Imira. Oh, what a head shaker. Oh, it got broken off. Oh, I had him on, man. I had an Imira on. My guide said, in fact, this bubble's still there. And I cast right to where I thought the bubbles were, and bang. We know the fish are here. It's just a matter of time before I get a second chance. Oh, that's it. I'm in. I'm in. And I don't think he's too big. Oh, okay, maybe. Wow. These things absolutely pull your string. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think this is the fish we've been after. But this is no done deal. This fish has other ideas. Oh, and he's down in this, there's a tree here. He went down and under it. Right, let's get him out. Let's get him out. Come on, get under the tree. Ah! Oh, no, come on. Izzo, can you go back, please? Oh, this fish has now wrapped himself around a tree, and our guide Izzo is going to try and pull him out with two hands. I think he's got it. Yeah, you got him? My heart is in my mouth as Esau slowly hauls something heavy up from the depths. And he's gone. That was the one I was after, I'm sure of it. That was a huge fish. That's fishing. Back at camp, Walter and Kiabo are getting ready to prepare the snake they caught earlier. First, a vine from the jungle is tied to the snake using a simple knot. The snake is then attached to a tree and preparation begins.
First we skin the whole snake. We just cut around it, the belly part, and it slips easy, like if you're peeling a banana.
The tail is removed, then the internal organs are taken out.
That's the snake's heart. The best part is here on the back. That's where we got all the meat. Actually, it's muscles. And this was where we shot it with the arrow. There's one there, and the other one here. I think this one was the worst one because it got his spine. That's why he didn't move much.
The chopped up snake is then placed in the very capable hands of our camp chef, who undoubtedly has a favorite snake recipe up his sleeve.
So we finally got our dinner for tonight.
Back on the river, I'm fishing a deeper section of water and getting interest from another fish.
That was a knock. That was a knock. What's this? Whoa. Oh, yes.
Different sort of. No, this is another variety. I've never caught one of these before. It's a spotted Sudabim catfish. Wow, what an exquisite looking catfish. Isn't that absolutely perfect? The flathead, they call it these, the shovel heads or flathead catfish. Lots of beautiful markings. Look at the tail, it's got spots all over it and stripes. Huge mouth. They are amazing predators, these fish. I'm so glad that I've caught this fish because there's one species I've never caught. It's the most beautiful, beautiful fish. And with pleasure, I'm going to put this back. What a gorgeous specimen. A great one. Yes. Okay guys, well this is what it's all about. Here's our Indian
camp here. Some guys say hi there. This man is called Mr. Clever over there. And there's a Mr. Not So Clever here. And this is their kitchen, where they're smoking all the fish that we've been catching, what they've been catching too. And we've got a bit of a smoking process going here. We have some piranha, we have Manda Bay catfish, we have half a traíra there, we have a bit of a surubim catfish left here, and we've got some pescada here. So it's all good stuff. Bit of an obstacle course here. We've got our guide sleeping quarters here, hammocks all closely packed together. Hi guys, ole, how you doing? Gonna fight our way through all these vines here, over all these huge roots on the ground. And here's the most important man in the whole of the camp. He's our chef. This is Senhor Prejo. Hey, Senhor Prejo, tudo bom?
Tudo bom.
He's a Brazilian man, and Walter's brought him along all the way from Brazil. And this is the delicacy for tonight. This is the snake from earlier on, the constrictor stew. Senhor Prejo is going to give me a little try of this now. Not really had much snake in my life, not really had wanted to, but obrigado, Senhor Prejo. And we're now going to try this. A bit hot. Tasty.
É, tá gostoso, né?
Absolutely delicious. I could not tell the difference between chicken and this. It's a little bit tough, maybe. You know, we're eating what we're catching, basically. And this snake tastes absolutely wonderful. Snake surprise. Fantastic. Compliments to the chef. Thank you, Senhor Prejo. Obrigado.
Nada.
Fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Snake.
It's another morning in the jungle, and today we plan to travel even further downriver in search of Big Aymara country. But first I want to speak to Walter and get the lowdown on this fearsome predator.
Aymaras are known to be very aggressive, vicious kind of fish.
Aymara, I know they've got a heck of a reputation. Tell me about it. I mean, you any stories to tell us about Indian stories and stuff?
Yeah, they're nasty. One of the guys were actually diving with they use a very primitive mask. They make it themselves. So they go with a bow and arrow in their hand, shooting small fish. They call fine fish, right? So once they have them, they tie them around their waist on a little vine, and they keep diving after other ones. So it happened that this Aymara, we don't really know if it goes to attack him or the fish which was on the guy's waist missed him and got him here. Got his whole piece out.
Took a chunk out of his arm?
Yep.
Whoa.
Seriously messed up the whole thing here. He's living up to today.
With a few more holes in him.
Yeah.
With that sobering thought in mind, we motor on downriver, not knowing what might lie around each bend of this mysterious little river. It's tough going with many obstacles in our path.
You can see by all these fallen trees how much mess there is for us to wade our way through. But we're doing it. We're fighting all the way through all these broken trees and snags. And it's obstacles like this. We're gonna have to go under these trees. We can't go around them. This is what it's been like the whole day.
Occasionally the river opens up, allowing me to cast a lure while we travel.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Peacock, nice. Nice. Look at him, what a beautiful color.
This fish is a peacock bass, one of the more common species found throughout the Amazon.
Look at that beautiful little peacock. Bristling, like a big perch. Beautiful. He's destined for our lunch, sorry. We're gonna have him. Beautiful fish.
The midday heat is so intense, and we look out for a place to pull over.
We're gonna have our lunch over there, in the shade of the trees. It's nice over there. It's a nice picturesque place. Just relax, chill out.
But what should be a peaceful lunch by the river becomes something far more serious.
You gotta be flippin' kidding me.
While stepping out of the boat, a crew member has got himself attached to one of my lures.
Ow, 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 ow.
The barbed treble hook is deeply embedded along his shin bone, right up to the shank. Many miles from the nearest hospital, the only option is to remove the hook here on the riverbank.
Okay, no, wait, stop.
I'm looking at what we've got. That's easy.
I know of a really cool trick to remove hooks, but it can get messy and painful if it's not done properly.
Okay, let's cut the split ring. That's it, great. Just cut it. Don't tug, don't tug.
Don't tug, don't tug.
There you go.
The first job is to separate the hook from the lure.
Don't pull it, okay? There you go.
So Dr. Steve is going to attempt the surgery.
That's great.
Then cut off the other 2 points of the treble hook.
There you go.
Fuck, I can feel that. God damn.
And finally attach a loop of double line or string tightly around the hook bend and use it to remove the hook. Cleanly, I hope.
Get your leg up there, dude. Okay.
At the same time as I pull on the string, downward pressure must be applied to the eye of the hook.
Okay.
Okay.
This must be done right if the hook is to come out without snagging any flesh.
There you go, that's the one. That, I want you to do that. I hope this can work, all right? Okay?
Yeah.
Really hard and away.
We're done.
Did it hurt? You didn't even feel it?
I felt it, but
Yeah, a little memento for you.
We need to make up for lost fishing time. There are still many miles of river to explore, and I haven't caught my big Imira yet.
Walter told us to look out for this sort of area. We've got a rapids coming down through a whole load of rocks, which is obviously oxygenating the water, and we've got a big whirlpool through here, and then it goes shallow over there. So this area here is deep, and this apparently is typical Imira hideout country. We're going to see if we can get some.
Imira are ambush predators that normally skulk on the riverbed,
We do there.
searching for prey in the leaf matter and mud. We're looking for the telltale signs of bubbles that show us where these fish are feeding.
I'm going to cast right to those bubbles there. That's an Imira. An Imira. Moving right there where those bubbles were.
I wait patiently for what seems like an eternity. Until...
Oh.
Finally,
Something.
we got one! A fish is on.
Oh, look at my rod bend.
And it's a good one.
Oh, this is a head shaker, this one. Oh, not in the rocks. Please, not in the rocks. No. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, he's going. Either the rod's going to go or I'm going to go. One or the other. Wow, I can't lift him up. This is a cracking fish. I think this is the fish we've been after. Oh, whoa! This is a horse. An absolute horse. Whoa. Oh, look at that. That's got to be 3 or 4 foot long.
The fish is almost within my grasp,
Come to daddy.
but turns for another dive.
Down again. I cannot keep on doing this. This fish is giving me an absolute licking. Here he is. Look at. Bit of tail walking. Whoa! Whoa! And is he ready? No, he's not.
This fish is so strong. It's pushing my tackle to its limits.
Oh, it's just like a submarine. Will he come to me? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
The fish finally tires, and I secure it with the grips.
Look at the size of this monster. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a cracker of an Imira. That is so cool. That is so cool. I am so happy. It's been a long haul to get this fish. This is the fish. This is the fish of my trip. I've never caught this type of fish so big. Woohoo! Look at that fish! Oh wow, oh wow. Now that is worth it. What a monster. As you can see, they've got a good pair of nostrils there and very, very alert eyes. Keen hunters by smell, by vibration, and by sight. And look at the color of them. Absolute perfect camouflage right at the bottom of the river. And they've got, look at the size, this huge paintbrush tail and the fin at the bottom. And everything goes down that chute. These are literally some of the meanest, keenest hunting machines in the world. And I'm going to put him back. Look at these teeth here. They're like cat claws in sheaths. Look at that. And the bottom set are just as nasty. That's what I call a fish. That was an absolute bruiser. This has turned out to be a heck of a trip.
I'm Steve Townsend, and I'm no newcomer to Amazon exploration.
I just love coming to these far-flung, middle of nowhere destinations.
Fraught with danger.
We're carrying on. It's the scenery. Look at this. The people we meet. Thank you, man. Every single day I wake up in this jungle, I get a buzz.
Whoa!
What a monster.
My aim? To track down and capture some of the planet's most extreme fish. Exploring remote river systems deep in the heart of the planet's largest rainforest.
So join me on my fishing expedition.
The tropical rainforests of Guyana are some of the planet's most unspoilt and biodiverse. My expedition takes me deep into the heart of this pristine wilderness, to the Cuyuini River, in the far south of this little-known country. I've been on the hunt for the legendary Aymara, or wolfish, an aggressive ambush predator. Last time I hit the jackpot, hooking into a truly monstrous specimen.
Look at that fish.
This was the fish of a lifetime.
Oh, wow, oh, wow. I didn't know that we had fish of that caliber in this little river. It has turned into the most fantastic expedition, a real adventure.
Success hasn't come easy. We've journeyed many miles in our dugout canoes, battling through countless obstacles in our path, a result of the extremely low water levels.
You can see the levels where the water's at right now, and we've probably only got 3 to 4 feet of water underneath this old log. But in the rainy season, the whole area floods for kilometers either side.
Low water means more debris to fight our way through, but it should also mean the Aymara are more concentrated in certain areas. And there's one sure way to find out if they're in the vicinity.
These bubbles over here, that is a telltale sign that Aymara, these big, big old wolfish, are on the move. They're skulking on the bottom, waiting for any fish just to go past, and bang, they hit it. And we need to cast in there, right near them. They're going that way, and we're going to cast just past them.
Also out on the river after the wolfish is expedition leader Walter and his sidekick Kiabu.
We went for the spotted catfish and also the Aymaras, which are very aggressive fish. They're bigger and they give a good kick also.
Kiabo has hooked a fish on his hand line, and it doesn't look like it's putting up much of a struggle. But what it lacks in brawn, this little fish makes up for it in comedy value. But there's a sinister side to this cheeky little chap.
Chega, abraço dentro da pessoa.
Known as a striped Raphael catfish, it has razor-sharp spines running along its flanks and must be handled with care. Back on my boat, something's showing some interest. Oh, and we're in. We are in. It's a huge Aimara.
It's even bigger than the other one.
Oh, it's just taking line. Oh, it's trying to bury itself in the snags. I have to apply some serious pressure to bully this bruiser out.
Oh, it's a absolute mule.
I need all my strength to bring this fish to the surface. Then it goes totally nuts.
That is huge. That is absolutely huge.
I'm desperate to get this wolfie to the boat, but the hook looks like it's barely in.
It just hooked. It is just hooked. Look. Oh no. He just hooked.
It could easily throw the hook. I need to land this fish quickly.
I'm making a real pig's ear of this.
I managed to get the fish on the grips, and finally he's mine.
Look at that. In fact, the hook has just fallen out. The hook has just fallen out. Oh. Here it is, the wolfish in all its sinister glory. Oh. That's why, you wonder why they call them wolfish. I'm dripping with sweat now. I have had a tussle of tussles. Oh, what a huge monster. And it's actually got a parasite on its head, if you can see this.
Many Amazonian fish I catch have parasites, like this one.
What a revolting parasite.
They're generally pretty harmless, but I do make a point of removing them when I can.
Well, he did me a favour, I did him a favour. That was the most amazing fishing I've had in a long, long time. And I love it. I love this place. It's full of surprises.
But I'm soon in for another surprise that none of us were expecting.
Come here. Beautiful little fish has just jumped into our boat. I don't know what the name of it is, but I bet you this is absolutely prize bait-size morsel for these peacocks and these Aimaras. But I didn't catch him legally because he jumped in the boat. So I'm going to put him back. Look at him, little fella.
Time to try for something a bit bigger. And with the reassuring sight of champagne bubbles in the pool, it's not long before a fish bites.
Wow, what is this? Whoa, and he's got off. Oh, and he got off again. What am I doing wrong? Let's get this small fish. Oh, and he got off. There you go. Oh no. Oh, and he got off. Oh, we took it. There's a decent fish over there. That is a decent fish. All gone.
I can't help noticing that over on the local guy's boat, there's no shortage of fish being caught.
Let me see. Is it fish? Hey boys. No catchy fish or you're going swimming. I'm watching you. There's us, struggling for fish. We're getting bites and we can't hook up. These guys come with a old bit of rope, bit of string, no weight, an old bent pin for a hook, and they're pulling out catfish, piranha, pescada. Right, you're going swimming, you guys. This is so not fair. Every time I come here, these guys, all the local guys, you think you know it all, you've been here and you've fished all these different rivers, and then these guys show you another way of catching these fish. Well, it's the end of the day and the sun's dipping down below the trees there. And I need an early night. I'm exhausted. I've had a great day. So early to bed and up again crack of dawn tomorrow, ready for the off.
During the night, bad weather moves in and we're hit by a heavy tropical rainstorm.
All right, you think it was raining hard before. Holy cow. It is pouring.
Finally, dawn arrives, and there's hardly been any sleep at the camp due to the bad weather. We need to make some serious decisions.
We had such a storm last night. Thunder, lightning, pouring rain right up till breakfast time. It was just crazy. Now, the river doesn't look as though it's changed much, but we got a feeder stream right here that is roaring water coming through, and every stretch along here has got pouring water coming in, flying in from all these creeks. Now, the river really is quite stable by the looks of it, but it could rise any minute now. It could come up 2 meters, 3 meters, and then we got to battle our way all the way right up river again, up to the Indian village. So, you know, we better make a move pretty sharpish, otherwise we could get stuck here.
We decide to quickly pack up camp and begin the long journey back up river to our pickup point at the YY village. We just can't afford to take any chances, being miles away from help.
Well, this water's rising rather rapidly now. With all this rain, unfortunately, has made it really murky. And the levels are rising. We want to get back as quickly as we can before we hit any floodwaters coming down. So we're wending our way up. We're probably a little bit easier to go up because if the water level's up, we're not going to hit so many trees with the propeller. So should make it in time. Oh shit, watch out, whoa!
That's if we manage to avoid all the obstacles in our way. It soon becomes apparent that the rain was a blessing in disguise. With higher water levels, it means for the first time on the expedition, we can get up some good speed. With time now on our side, I take the opportunity to fish in a gorgeous looking pool.
We got a little sliding egg sinker in a swivel. You got to have this trace, this leader, purely because we've got a lot of things with teeth here, and a small baby circle hook, and just a strip of fish. Yeah, I'm in, and I'm not sure what this is. Oh, I got a manda bay. Look at this. This is a catfish that has no whiskers, and as you can see, he's not got a single whisker on his face. Because they grow to about 20 pounds, 20, 25 pounds. He's had a lump taken out there by a piranha, and he's had a lump taken out there by a piranha too.
It's not long before I'm hooked into another fish.
Another manda bay. He's just a dinky little fish.
These fish have developed their own specialized form of self-defense to ward off predators.
He's just flaring out, all proud, trying to make himself bigger than he really is. These are locked. Look, see? Can't put them in. They're locked. He thinks I'm going to eat him, which I'm not, so he's made himself bigger than he really is. There you go. Yeah. It's the witching hour. Always the same. This time of night, everything starts coming alive again out of the heat of the day. It's been so hot. Everything's cooling down a bit, and the whole place just changes. The light changes, and it's just a magical place.
It's also the time of day when the fish really seem to switch into feeding mode.
It's another one. What's this one? What have we got here? Oh, all these fish give a great tussle. What have we got? That's a pescada. Look at that. Beautiful little corvina or pescada. Oh, it's a heavy one. Whoa, you can hear him croaking away. This pescada or croaker or silver drum or corvinata. So many different names of these all through Latin America. And I can feel its air bladder, all these funny noises that are coming out of this fish. Listen to him croak away. And it's very unusual, pointed the wrong way tail. But he's got like a treble dorsal fin. Got a 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. That's going to be dinner, my dinner. It tastes like cod, nice white flaky meat. So it's good night from him, and it's a good night from me. Good night.
With the night quickly closing in, we make our way to camp. The mysterious sounds of the jungle all around us. In the half light, Walter's preparing a wolfish.
This is the tail of the Haimara. And by the YY's request, we're gonna roast it because this is how they'll like to eat it. Huh? And the rest, we're gonna cook it. Water and salt. There's no more season on it. So we call it boily boily. And everybody comes to eat.
And that isn't all that's planned for the menu tonight. A hunting party is heading out to the river with bows and arrows to shoot fish by flashlight, and I'm invited. Our target species is the peacock bass, which sleep in the rocky shallows at night.
Okay, I'm now going to get his dinner. Here we go. And he's got him. Dinner served. Hey, come back with my arrow. Come back.
Unfortunately, my fish has shaken itself free. Next, it's Guy Kiabo's turn.
Up a bit. There you go. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's great. You've broken the.
It's a good-sized fish that manages to break the arrow.
My man Kiabo. Hey, Kiabo. My man Kiabo has just shot more dinner. We got a nice peacock bass for dinner. Yum.
The next morning, the weather's cleared, and we continue on our return leg back to the village. The floodwaters have subsided, and the water visibility has improved, so I'm keen to target more fish species before we get back. We arrive at a rock feature and slow the boat to check it out.
We've just come across this beautiful little collection of rocks in the middle of the river, and I'm going to try a jig and see if I can get some Lucanani, which is the Guyanan peacock bass.
I get a look in from a fish straight away.
Oh, lovely swirl. This is peacock time right here, right now. Oh, and again, look, a big swirl there. There you go, got him. Oh, that was a big fish. That was a big fish. That was a beautiful yellow peacock bass. There you go. There we go. Oh, nice fish. Two of them there. Two of them right next to each other. Ah, cracking fish. There he goes. Now look at the colours of him in the sun. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful fish. Look at the gold on his flanks and the mouth. Again, those 3 spots and that marking on the belly. Beautiful fish. I'm really pleased with that one. Made my day. Look at that, bristling.
With a good fish under my belt, it's time for us to continue upriver, soaking up the sights and sounds of the rainforest along the way.
Look at this backdrop here. You know, it's not only about fishing why I do this. It's to be in areas like this. I'm just so privileged to be here. There's wildlife all around us. It's the most exotic, wonderful looking place. Most magnificent primary forest all around us on both sides of this beautiful, idyllic little river. It's good therapy, I tell you.
After a lot of traveling, we finally make it back to the YY village.
How are you? Good.
These kind and friendly people live a simple and close to nature existence. Their village is constructed from materials from the forest. They even have some of the wildlife as their pets. such as a brightly coloured macaw, and this labber, a fruit and nut-eating jungle rodent, often hunted for its meat. One thing this village lacks is modern medicine. So when word spreads that we're here, a guy working at a nearby gold mine comes to see if we can help him.
Wait a minute, I'll give you a bit more. Wait.
He has the parasitic, flesh-eating larva of a botfly buried in his shoulder, which must be removed before it causes him any more grief.
It hurt a little bit?
Oh, good, good, man. Good.
Good hurt?
Yeah, good.
Once I anaesthetize the area, the plan is to literally squeeze the larva out.
What?
This is a messy business and not for the faint-hearted, but most of the village have turned out to watch the spectacle.
Okay, man.
Pick it up well between.
The larva is near the surface, so we have a good chance of removing it.
There it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. These guys, what they're doing is when they squeeze it really hard, you can see the point of the maggot coming through. So what they're going to do is try and take it out. Let's have another look.
Come here. No, he come in. Give me come.
We must be careful to get it out whole, though. If any part of the larva is left in the wound, it could cause infection and potential blood poisoning.
Give me. Squeeze me what he have, huh? Squeeze me.
The guys squeeze hard and take out the larva,
Yeah, man.
which gets crushed in the process.
Yeah.
On this occasion, the man was lucky.
Yeah, come in.
We managed to get the larva out whole.
Yeah.
If we left that in there, that thing would grow that big, and this guy would be in so much pain. But you're good now, right?
Yes, I'm good.
Tomorrow, you'll be like lifting 100 kilos on this left arm. Doctor's orders, a little bit of disinfectant. Dr. Steve, you're a brave man, well done. You got an audience?
The next morning, as the Indian village wakes up to another day in the rainforest, I'm making my way back to the rendezvous point to meet the truck. It's time for me to leave the Waiwai village and say goodbye to the pretty little Kuyuani River. I bid farewell to our expedition leader and fellow adventurer, Walter.
See you next time. Well, we made it back. We got our truck and we're going to make our long trip all the way back to Lepham now and then on to Georgetown and back home. It's been a really cool river adventure and I can't wait for the next one.
Join me next time when a big wolfish I hook goes nuts.
You wonder why they call them wolfish?
We rack up a few more exotic fish species.
Made my day. Look at that, bristling.
And I get stuck in with the locals
Yeah, man.
to remove the parasitic, flesh-eating grub.
Dr. Steve.